What if your entire life was a lie? In 1999, The Matrix didn't just change science fiction. It changed pop culture forever. The black coats, the slow motion action, the idea that reality itself could be controlled. Everything about the film felt revolutionary. But while audiences watched a war between humans and machines, the actors behind the movie were fighting battles of their own. Some became global icons overnight. Some faced heartbreaking personal tragedies. And some spent years trying to redefine themselves beyond the characters that made them famous. This is The Matrix, Then and Now. Keanu Reeves. Born September 2, 1964, in Beirut, Lebanon, as Neo, Keanu Reeves became one of the most iconic action stars in cinematic history. Quiet, mysterious, and emotionally restrained, Neo represented a man searching for truth in a world built on illusion. Reeves trained relentlessly for the physically demanding role, performing many of his own stunts and helping redefine modern action cinema. But behind the fame, his real life was marked by devastating loss. He lost close friends, his daughter was stillborn, and later his partner passed away in a tragic accident. While many celebrities collapsed under fame, Reeves became known for his humility, kindness, and quiet generosity. Over time, the internet transformed him into one of the most beloved actors in the world, not only because of his movies, but because of the way he treated people. From the one inside The Matrix, to one of Hollywood's most respected and admired figures in real life. Lawrence Fishburne. Born July 30, 1961, in Augusta, Georgia, USA. As Morpheus, Lawrence Fishburne became the calm and powerful mentor guiding Neo toward awakening. His deep voice, commanding presence, and philosophical dialogue made Morpheus unforgettable. Before The Matrix, Fishburne was already respected as a serious actor, but this role elevated him into worldwide recognition. Beyond the franchise, he built a career filled with powerful dramatic performances across film and television. Yet fame also brought pressure, especially as audiences continued associating him primarily with Morpheus for years afterward. Despite that, he remained one of Hollywood's most respected performers, known for intelligence and authority both on and off screen. From leading humanity's rebellion against machines, to becoming one of the defining actors of his generation. Carrie-Anne Moss. Born August 21, 1967, in Burnaby, British Columbia, Canada. As Trinity, Carrie-Anne Moss created one of the most iconic female action characters of the late 1990s. Strong, fearless, intelligent, and emotionally grounded, Trinity became a symbol of strength for an entire generation of movie fans. But despite the enormous success of The Matrix, Moss later spoke openly about the challenges women face in Hollywood as they grow older. Like many actresses, she experienced periods where opportunities became more limited with age. Instead of allowing that to define her, she shifted focus toward family, independent projects, and personal growth. Her journey became less about fame and more about balance and identity, from flying through the air in black leather, to redefining success on her own terms. Hugo Weaving. Born April 4, 1960, in Ibadan, Nigeria. As Agent Smith, Hugo Weaving created one of the greatest villains in science fiction history. Cold, emotionless, and terrifyingly intelligent, Smith represented control, conformity, and the loss of humanity itself. Weaving's calm delivery and haunting voice made every scene unforgettable. Yet outside The Matrix, his career became remarkably diverse, including legendary roles in fantasy and drama films. Despite worldwide fame, he avoided celebrity culture and maintained a relatively private life focused on acting rather than Hollywood glamour. His journey reflects discipline, artistry, and consistency over decades, from becoming the face of machine oppression to one of the most respected actors in international cinema. Joe Pantoliano. Born September 12, 1951, in New Jersey, USA. As Cypher, he portrayed betrayal in one of the film's most emotionally complex performances. Cypher wasn't simply evil, he was exhausted, broken, and desperate to escape reality itself. Joe Pantoliano brought humanity and pain to the character, making audiences understand his choices even while condemning them. Throughout his career, Pantoliano became known for playing unpredictable and often morally complicated characters. But behind the scenes, he also struggled with depression and mental health challenges, eventually becoming an advocate for mental health awareness. His story became one of honesty and survival in an industry that often hides vulnerability. From betraying humanity inside the Matrix, to helping others confront struggles in the real world. Gloria Foster. Born November 15, 1933, in Chicago, Illinois, USA. As the Oracle, Gloria Foster brought wisdom, calmness, and mystery into the world of the Matrix. Her scenes carried emotional warmth in a story dominated by cold technology and violence. Long before the film, Foster had built a respected career in theater and television, but The Matrix introduced her to a new generation of audiences worldwide. Sadly, she passed away in 2001 shortly after the release of the sequel films, making her role even more emotional in retrospect. Her presence in the franchise remains unforgettable because she represented hope, intuition, and humanity itself. From guiding Neo toward destiny, to leaving behind a legacy filled with grace and wisdom. Jada Pinkett Smith. Born September 18, 1971, in Baltimore, Maryland, USA. Joining the franchise as Niobe, Jada Pinkett Smith brought confidence, intelligence, and emotional strength into the series. Outside the films, her life became heavily scrutinized due to her high-profile marriage and personal controversies constantly discussed in the media. But beyond the headlines, she built a career spanning acting, music, producing, and business. Over time, she became one of Hollywood's most outspoken celebrities, discussing relationships, mental health, and personal struggles publicly. Her story reflects both the power and pressure of living under constant attention, from commanding ships in humanity's final war, to navigating fame in the real world. Monica Bellucci. Born September 30, 1964, in Città di Castello, Italy. As Persephone, Monica Bellucci brought elegance, mystery, and sensuality into the universe of The Matrix. Though her screen time was limited, her presence became unforgettable because of the emotional complexity she gave the character. Outside the franchise, Bellucci became internationally recognized as one of the most iconic European actresses of her generation. But unlike many stars obsessed with Hollywood fame, she maintained a career rooted in artistic freedom and international cinema. Her story became one of timeless beauty, independence, and reinvention. From a mysterious figure trapped inside the Matrix, to a global symbol of sophistication and cinematic elegance. The Matrix was never just about machines. It was about choice. About questioning reality. And finding the courage to wake up. And while the characters fought to escape a false world, the actors themselves faced loss, pressure, fame, and reinvention in real life. Some changed forever. Some disappeared from the spotlight. But together, they created a film that still makes audiences question reality decades later.